Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a solemn, sacrosanct ceremony during which we celebrate the senior class's accomplishments, but I'm going to go off script already. These students put in an incredibly tough year, so I'm going to ask our graduates this morning to stand up right now if you can and give yourselves a gigantic round of applause for making it here. We are immensely proud of you and all that you put up with this year, so thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You may be seated. I extend a warm welcome to our graduates, the family members, friends, and loved ones you have invited here today to be part of this important ceremony on the historic campus of Alabama's only public liberal arts university. Your program lists the names of those on the platform who will perform a particular role in our ceremonies. Therefore, I will not introduce them at this time. However, I do want to introduce other members of the platform party. Please stand as I call your name. Ms. Amanda Fox, Registrar. Dean Ruth Truss, College of Arts and Sciences. Dean Stephen Kraft, Michael E. Stevens, College of Business. Dean Courtney Bentley, College of Education. Dean Steve Peters, College of Fine Arts. Ms. Anna Kate Andrasco, Student Trustee and your new SGA President. Mrs. Nicole Poole, wife of our speaker, Representative Bill Poole. Thank you. You may be seated. Also, there are other special guests with us today in the audience that I would like to recognize now. Please stand and give a wave as I call your name. Our Board of Trustees Chair and former Mayor of Montgomery, Todd Strange. Todd, can you give a wave, please, and accept our thanks? It's okay to clap. And Representative Anthony Daniels, House Legislator from Huntsville. Now, y'all, I want you to listen to this. Representative Daniels came this morning to honor his good friend, our commencement speaker, Representative Bill Poole. Representative Daniels happens to be on the other side of the aisle from Representative Poole, so I'm here to say there's hope for the world. And when Representative Daniels got here this morning, I said, is it okay if I introduce you as Bill Poole's friend? And he said, no, it's not okay. Introduce me as his good friend. So Representative Daniels, thank you for being here this morning. And I'd like to introduce the children of our speaker, Sally, William IV, and Whit. Would you stand up, please? Circuit Judge and UM alum, Matt Friday, is here with us. April Weaver, former House Rep and now candidate for State Senate. April, thank you for being here. And I have to admit, I have a favorite guest in the audience today. It is my wife and First Lady of Montevallo, Cindy Howard Stewart. Cindy. And we have some very special guests to conclude the introductions this morning. And this is a sad note, but we're here to celebrate Kamisha Davis's accomplishments as well. She was a member of the senior class who passed away a few weeks ago, tragically. And Kamisha's family is here today, and we'll confer that diploma with the family over here afterwards. So Kamisha's family, would you stand up? I'm not sure where you are, but would you stand up, please? Thank you. This morning, I also want to thank the National Alumni Association President, Ms. Cynthia Todd, and all members of the Alumni Association for their assistance with today's ceremonies, as well as their faithful support on so many occasions. For over 117 years, countless members of our Alumni Association have generously supported and sustained their alma mater. Soon, you graduates will take your place among them, where you will discover new opportunities for growth, service, and leadership. Cynthia, I know you're here this morning. Would you stand up and be recognized? Cynthia, thank you. And Cynthia, as some of you may know, we're having a special 5 o'clock ceremony for last year's graduates, and I think it's very appropriate that our National Alumni Association president will serve as this afternoon's commencement speaker. So thank you, Cynthia. The University of Montevallo has long been known for the beauty of its campus and its unique traditions, but it was UM's distinguished and learned faculty that established her reputation nationally for academic excellence through a strong commitment to serving students. Because of the university's desire to accommodate the attendance of a larger number of family and friends during the pandemic, I'm going to ask only the deans of each college here today to stand up and represent our faculty, as well as Academic Grand Marshal Dr. Robert Ballone. Will the deans and Dr. Barone please stand? We have a number of very special guests with us today. They are the family members, friends, and other loved ones who joined our graduates in support for so many years to get you to this day, and they are here to celebrate this important milestone in your lives. Will each of you, parents, grandparents, spouses, children, family members, friends, and other loved ones, please stand so that the class can thank you properly. Go ahead, parents, stand up. Thank you. Among us today, there are those who currently serve in the U.S. military, those who stand ready in reserve, and our veterans who have served in the defense of our nation. Will all those in attendance actively serving in our military and our veterans please stand so that we can thank you for your service? And now I am pleased to introduce graduating senior Mr. Kane White of Jemison, Alabama, who will lead us in singing the Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Incredible, Kane. Thank you. Let's give Kane another round of applause. "35 years ago, the university established the tradition of having a student official deliver an address at commencement. This year, the highest-ranking student official at this ceremony is the outgoing president of the Student Government Association, Mr. Thomas Dillard of Alabaster, Alabama. Thomas, please. Everybody, please join me in welcoming Thomas Dillard.
Good morning. Morning. Thank you. Now, I'm going to start off with maybe a statement that might be a little bit controversial, but here it goes. I am grateful for this school year. Of course, you're free to disagree with me, but let me tell you why you shouldn't. Over this past year, all of us have gone through challenges and struggles that we could have never imagined. It all began when COVID hit in the spring, and we all believed it would just be a long spring break. But little did we know, that was only the beginning. Over the past year, we've seen movements arise from racial inequality. We've seen a presidential election that divided our nation politically. We've lost countless loved ones from the pandemic. And at a time when the world felt so sad and dark, we weren't able to hug and comfort one another as we normally would. Simply put, and I mean very simply put, this has been a difficult year. And our senior year has looked very different from past years. But it's because of those struggles and because of those hardships we have grown as students, as a university, and as people. Let me tell you some good things that happened this year despite everything going on around us. First, the student body created a petition and called for the review of building names on campus for their racial history. These buildings are currently in the renaming process and will have more racially diverse representation. Second, the college night sides came together and the production occurred in a virtual format as students worked tirelessly to keep our tradition alive. And third, our athletics programs have gone above and beyond this year, with our women's basketball team making a first-time NCAA tournament appearance, our men's lacrosse team winning the GSC championship, and several other teams making tournament and playoff appearances. Even when people could not be together in a normal way, all of you created a new normal and rose to the challenges that faced us. Now, each and every single one of you in front of me today has made it to the end of this year. You have adapted to a virtual learning format, persevered during times when the world seemed to drag us down, and you found a way to connect and come together to lift one another up. This graduating class embodies what it means to be a Montevallo student. You all hold to the value of you belong at Montevallo, and for that, each of you should be proud. This year has been a time of resilience, growth, and appreciation. And for that, I am grateful, and I hope that you are too. Thank you all so much for letting me speak with all of you today. And as I go, look to your classmates, to your friends, and to your family, and give a really loud round of applause as we helped one another and made it through this school year together. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Thomas. You picked one heck of a year to be SGA president. Each generation faces challenges, and today's world is full of them. We also have with us complex problems, and our greatest hope is that you will be big parts of the solutions. We live in an increasingly fast-paced society where an infinite amount of information is available at our fingertips and where the ever-evolving nature of technology is exciting but can also be overwhelming. The principles of your education and training here at Montevallo have given you tools to meet today's and tomorrow's challenges. Montevallo has asked the same of all its students, to become creative thinkers, critical thinkers, and engaged citizens who are capable of open communication in order to solve problems and create a perfect society for us all. The foundation of a liberal arts education requires us first to listen and then to have honest and knowledgeable dialogue with individuals from various perspectives, and finally to synthesize that into an informed response and thoughtful action. Graduates, remember that for all the convenience of technology, there is no substitute for the experience of an in-person and honest dialogue. This past year of Zoom classes and meetings is absolute proof of that. Today we are fortunate to have a statesman and a problem solver and a thinker with us. Our speaker received a degree in business management with a minor in English from the University of Alabama in 1997 and went on to graduate from the UA School of Law in 2004. From there, he served as a civil attorney, a city attorney, and a prosecutor, but soon found himself in Washington, D.C. as a staff assistant to the House Ways and Means Committee. Following his service in Washington, Representative Bill Poole was elected to the Alabama House of Representatives, District 63, in 2010. He quickly gained the confidence of his colleagues and was appointed to lead the House Ways and Means Education Budget Committee by the Speaker of the House in 2013. In appreciation of his leadership and service to the state, the UM Board of Trustees, in a ceremony earlier this morning, conferred upon him the honorary doctorate degree of Humane Letters, which is presented in a ceremony earlier. UM trustees and fellow legislators point to Dr. Bill Poole as a bridge builder, a great listener, and one who brings people together. For these reasons, the prestigious Aspen Institute selected him out of one of 30 leaders in the nation to be part of their Summer Institute, and he is now a fellow of the Aspen program. I believe the only Alabamian in that role. There are two? Okay. One of our state's greatest advocates for higher education is Bill Poole. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're happy that the University of Montevallo has frozen tuition for 3 years in a row, we can thank Bill in large measure. I'm now happy to welcome Representative Bill Poole to our stage to deliver your commencement address.
Well, thank you, and just what a magnificent day. The weather, the beautiful setting here at the University of Montevallo, and I really surprised myself in the processional, and I really almost got emotional. And my family will tell you I'm not an emotional guy, but this is such an incredible day. It is a day of celebration. It is a day of joy. It is a day of opportunity. It is a day of reflection and excitement with no boundaries. And there are very few days in any of our lives that bring all of those things together in one event, in one place, in a setting like this. And so it is just an exciting day, and it is one of certainly the honors of my life to have a role to be here to celebrate with you today. And part of the gift for me, notwithstanding that it is your day, is it gave me a chance to reflect. And I'm going to talk about the importance of reflection. But upon my experience and the day that I sat in your chair, and I distinctly remembered several experiences and thoughts that I had. I remember some of the words that were shared. I also distinctly remember thinking, how fast can we move this along and get to the fun part? So I assure you, I'll keep my remarks brief. But I'd like to talk about three things briefly. One is the importance that this day has, that you need to stop and reflect. Two, that you recognize the opportunity that you have and you honor that as you go forward. And three, that as you go forward, you find your purpose in your career and in your life and pursue that purpose in service of others. So reflection. A gentleman named John Dewey, an American philosopher and education reformer early in the 21st century, I think very aptly said, we do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on our experience, to stop and consider the experience we've had and what we can learn from that. And today, I urge you to reflect on a couple of things, on your own efforts, your own sacrifice, your perseverance through the years, your struggles and your hard times, your good times and your successes. Those relative struggles and successes give you the relative experience of life. Without struggles, there's no success. Without success, there's no struggles. So reflect on your own contribution and sacrifice. Reflect on the sacrifice of your family, your friends, your colleagues, your teachers through the years, your coaches, your counselors, your professors here at the University of Montevallo, and so many others that are not here today with you, that have gone before you and that will come after you, and their sacrifice to give you the opportunity of the education that you now enjoy. So in recognition of that opportunity and in an effort to honor that opportunity, cherish it, recognize it for what it is. Your opportunity is fragile. There are so many people who do not have the benefit of the education that you now have. Maybe by their own choices, but oftentimes by the circumstances that are beyond their choices and beyond their control. But you have that opportunity. And we talk about service to others in a minute. Remember them, because you have an opportunity to be a leader and serve. But Abraham Lincoln once says, "I will prepare, and someday my chance will come." And so you have prepared yourself, and your chance will come, and you will have many chances, and they will be exciting for you. And that is the mystery of life before you, and the exciting phase that you're in, that you have no limits. Your windshield is broad. You can do anything you want, and that is the blessing of the opportunity that you have. Benjamin Franklin once said, "To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions." And I think that's a lesson in these days and times that we should all remember. We are all so quick to jump to conclusions about this issue or this idea or that person or whatever the case may be. Do we jump as quickly at opportunities as we do at our conclusions? So be guided by that. Have purpose, lead, and serve others. You're going to be a leader in your family, in your community, in your state, in the nation. You will affect the people around you, and you will affect those beyond you. Matter to them. Make sure, as I would say, and as I think about myself, that someday when I'm sitting on that rocking chair on the front porch, reflecting on my experience and what I may have given others, what I've enjoyed for myself, make sure that you mattered to somebody, to some cause, to something, that you had the impact that you can have. You have that opportunity, and we need you to do that. We need you to do that here in Alabama. We need you to do that anywhere you go. We need people across the country to do that. So find your purpose and lead with a heart of service, and you will gain far more in return than you give. A gentleman named Benjamin Fairless, a successful steel CEO early in the 21st century, I think summed up some of the points I've made well, maybe better. What is the recipe for successful achievement? To my mind, there are just 4 essential ingredients. Choose a career you love. Give it the best there is in you. Seize your opportunities, and be a member of a team. And I will substitute the word team with community. Be a member of your community in a positive way. And I would be remiss if I didn't say, as I bring my remarks to a close, that I certainly hope that all of you have an opportunity to stay here in Alabama. And Dr. Stewart and some of my colleagues are probably rolling their eyes right now thinking, uh-oh, y'all better get comfortable, because here he goes. But it is important. Our state needs you. We need you in Alabama. We want you in Alabama. We want you to have your positive impact here. So in closing, I couldn't be more proud of you. I don't have a family member in the graduating class today, but yet I'm still almost emotional. To your parents, if they act a little silly or funny today or a little giddy, or your father cries for the first time in a long time, give them some grace. Give your parents some latitude. This is an emotional day for so many because they're so proud of you. So on behalf of those that are present, on behalf of those that are not able to be present today, and on behalf of those that have gone before all of us and those that will come behind us, congratulations to you. Best wishes to the graduating class of the University of Montevallo for 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Poole, for your words of inspiration to our graduates. We look forward to seeing you again on campus very soon. Graduates, I am now pleased to invite your senior class president, Mr. Solomon Balam Reed, to the podium to share memories and hopes for the class of 2021. Solomon?
Good morning. Good morning and happy graduation to the friends, family, and faculty of the 2021 graduating class of the University of Montevallo. My name is Solomon Balam Reed, and I have the honor and privilege to serve as your senior class president for the past year. I do not have to tell you that this year has been incredibly difficult for all of us. You've had to deal with an unprecedented health crisis, racial injustice across this country, all while trying to make sure we can attend our Zoom classes. Over the past year, I know that we have felt hopeless, concerned, worried about our senior years and our future, but we leaned on each other. Whether it's through Zoom, FaceTime, or social distance with masks, we found ways to make this school year as numerous as possible, and y'all, we made it. The motto of this university is, what will you become? Well, I can safely say that we became orientation leaders, we became Montevallo masters, we became SGA senators, we became sorority and fraternity presidents, and we became us. We became who we were supposed to be. The world needs poor people like us, who care about our fellow people and who have been through a lot, but came on the other side. We need more people in business like Cameron Denver. Y'all can cheer, come on. Yeah, there we go. Don't be quiet now. We need more people on stage like LaVon Thompson, Nate Blakely, and Jonathan Everhart. We need more people in music like Kane White and Christian Compton. We need more people in law school like Alex Cochran and Olivia Wyatt. We need more people working in the archives like Perry McCoy. We need more people in social work like Holly Roberts. And we need more people in the classroom like Rachel Williams, Haley Malone, and especially Madison Robinson. I want to leave y'all with this. Montevallo is one chapter in what is going to be an exceptionally long book in your lives. The rest of that book is still unwritten, yet the rest of your lives are ahead of us. It is up to you to write your story. And no matter what that story may be, make sure it's one that you can be proud of. I cannot wait to see what you all write in your books and to support you every step of the way. Do not forget the lessons you learned here and go and show the world what you are made of. Congrats, class of 2021. We did it. Go Falcons.
Thank you, Solomon. Now, students, we come to that part of the program during which your vision has been focused for so many years. Because each graduate's name is important, we ask that friends and family please refrain from whistling or shouting because the noises sometimes drown out the name of the next graduate. When all the names from a particular college have been called, Dr. Jim Day will signal you when it is time to applaud. We also request that you remain in your seat until the graduates recess and the ceremony has concluded. Dr. Mary Beth Armstrong, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now present the candidates for degrees.
Good afternoon. Would the candidates for degrees please stand? President Stewart, on behalf of the faculty of the 4 colleges, I am pleased to certify these candidates who have met all the requirements for the listed degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Montevallo, subject to any remaining degree requirements, I hereby bestow upon each of you the appropriate degree to which you are entitled, together with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. In symbolic recognition of your accomplishments, you may now move the tassel on your cap from right to left. You may be seated.
President Stewart, I now ask Dr. Jim Day, Professor of History, to come to the podium to read the names of the degree candidates.
Will the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand and come forward? Mr. President, I present to you the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. For the Master of Arts degree, Jessica Lee Sullivan. Rebecca C. Womble. For the Master of Science degree, Rebecca N. Brown. Nicole Ann Cassida. Carly Bryn Chapman. Miranda Johnson Davis. Taylor May Faust. Bailey Caroline Gist. Jordan Lane Gregoria. Michelle Purdy Hanks. Chase Mallory Jackson. Victoria Grace Cossitz. Hannah Elizabeth Manus. Hannah Christian O'Brien. Mallory Lane Schmidt. Mary Caitlin Schultz. Mackenzie Zeeland Simler. Abby Rose Wagner. Mary Grace Catherine Wilson. Carson Mackenzie York. The first undergraduate degrees for superior academic achievement go to Meg Elaine Bowen, summa cum laude. Anna Lee Corker, summa cum laude. Alexis Catherine Cortez, summa cum laude. Savannah Hope Gabris, summa cum laude. Sydney Brooke St. Clair, summa cum laude. For the Bachelor of Arts degree, Hannah M. Beard. Tangi David. Shelby Lagrone Davis, cum laude. Natalie L. Dickin. Matthew James Azell. Harley A. N. King. Holly Catherine Majors. Katie A. Martin, cum laude. Ashlyn Annette Partridge, magna cum laude. Catherine Rivera. Byron Kyle Robles, magna cum laude. Emil Hunter Watkins. Sarah Michelle Williamson, cum laude. For the Bachelor of Arts with University Honors degree, William Lawrence Lindberg, summa cum laude. Laura Catherine Ling, summa cum laude. For the Bachelor of Science degree, Julia Rose Atkinson, cum laude. Faith Elizabeth Ayers, magna cum laude. Solomon Balaam Reed, cum laude. Jillian Abigail Betts. Mary Elizabeth Biddle, summa cum laude. Kira Love Bockard, magna cum laude. Deanna Michelle Carr. Janicia Monet Church, summa cum laude. Alexander Philip Cochran, cum laude. Jonathan Michael De Jesus, magna cum laude. Brayley Janae Duran, magna cum laude. Sierra Crimson Easterwood. Anna Marie Emery. Lydia Etheridge. Darby Celeste Frederick, summa cum laude. Clarissa Madison Gable. Justine Bailey Glass. Jonathan Robert Grimes, summa cum laude. Tiara Nicole Haney. Madeline Lacey Harris. Adela Elizabeth Heron, magna cum laude. Jonathan Ridley Heron, summa cum laude. Erica Renee Hillier. Alexandra Grace Hogue. Jamie Amelia Holzenbach, magna cum laude. Jasmine Dolores Holenquist. Cassie Ingram. Annalise Margaret James. Janie Simone Johnson. Bobby L. Lowry, Jr., cum laude. Milan Philip Ludledge, summa cum laude. Sierra Nicole McCrory. Brianne Y. McElroy, cum laude. Michael Campbell McMillan, cum laude. Elysia Medina, cum laude. Sarah Jane C. Messer, magna cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Miller, summa cum laude. Phoebe Claire Miller. Monet Dominique Milligan. Lavender Jeanette Moore. Monico Takia Moore. Sophia Catherine Marino, cum laude. Marugi Susan Mwenja. Mabry Joe Norris. Jade Lynn Parr. Morgan Alexandria Payne, magna cum laude. Ilonica Nicole Perkins. Emily Cameron Price, cum laude. Brianna Carol Prince, magna cum laude. Alma Estrella Quintana Luna. Ariel Barney Rivers. Harley Westbrook Roberts, magna cum laude. Annalie R. Rubel. Judd Austin Schleiss. Natalie Elizabeth Sievers. Cindy McKaylee Shelton. Brianna Shepler. Linda M. Silva. Katie Dawn Smith, magna cum laude. Jonathan Sosa. Kayla Celeste Travis. Courtney Carson Turner, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Wagner, summa cum laude. Garnet Alexandria Warren, magna cum laude. William Tyler Wooten. Olivia Ann Wyatt, magna cum laude. For the Bachelor of Science with University Honors Degree, Hannah Nicole Dempsey. Perry Christine McCoy, magna cum laude. Taylor S. Roop, cum laude. Nicole M. Sparks, summa cum laude. Madeline Allie Young, cum laude. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Arts and Sciences, you may be seated. Will the graduates from the Michael E. Stevens College of Business please stand and come forward? Mr. President, I present to you the graduates from the Michael E. Stevens College of Business. For the Master of Business Administration degree, Alexis Taylor Bonanno. Ashlyn Chancellor. Eric Michael Cook. Colin Dimitrov. Kate M. Frederick. Lisbeth Alejandra Juarez Espinoza. Noah Peter Karst. Javicia Lanique Looney. Mary Catherine Parker. Benedict Schlederer. Jacqueline Mumbi Wambua. The first undergraduate degrees for superior academic achievement go to Kristen Elizabeth Chance, summa cum laude. Caleb Lyle, summa cum laude. For the Bachelor of Business Administration degree, Bethany Page Alexander. Asia Kalia Bender, cum laude. Colin P. Booton. Logan Valester Buckley. Melissa Yamilet Carranza. Adam Keith Carroll, magna cum laude. Kendall Danielle Cunningham. Julian Christopher Davis. Daniel Del Val Del Toro. Noah Matthew Dennis. Thomas Bryson Dillard, magna cum laude. Alejandro Dorado. Alicia Lauren Easthope, cum laude. Emma Charlotte Eccles. Brennan Ferguson, magna cum laude. Kenneth Justin Green, cum laude, also commissioning as second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps, spring 2021. Amanda Pride Gousty Nugent, magna cum laude. Ethan Chandler Hagan. Clay Montgomery Holland Jr., cum laude. Chandler Edwin Ingram, cum laude. Candace Marie Jarvis. Kyle Raymond Little. Chardonnay Canella Lodholt, cum laude. Emile Martin, magna cum laude. Jody Ann Martin. Sergi Martinez Puigdelosis.
Thank you.
Ruben Montero Carvalho, magna cum laude. Emma Perrier, magna cum laude. Ryan P. Shea. Daniel Wilson Sheffield, cum laude. Christian Cameron Simon. Caleb Smith, magna cum laude. Trevor Douglas Thompson. Tamika Twyman. Thomas Allen Vason, cum laude. Brecht van Bugenot, magna cum laude. Wyatt Sky Wakefield, cum laude. Sebastian D. Way. Bailey Shea Wright, magna cum laude. For the Bachelor of Business Administration with University Honors Degree, Megan Walker Brown, summa cum laude. For the Bachelor of Science degree, Nicholas S. Blazik. Stephen Darnell Collins. Eric A. Doland, cum laude. Spencer Seiler, cum laude. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. College of Business, you may be seated. Will the graduates from the College of Education and Human Development please stand and come forward? Mr. President, I present to you the graduates from the College of Education and Human Development. For the Educational Specialist degree, Antonique Sky Booker. A. Morgan Chatham. Michaela Moore Harris. Christina Butera Newell. Latasha Robinson Thomas. Ashley Marie Tilley. For the Master of Education degree, Jack Gregory Atchison. Jasmine Renee Burden. Sean C. Connors. Bethany Rose Robidart Forbes. Mary Elizabeth Gray. Marcus Harris. Alicia Dawn Hawley. Daniel Patrick LaSousa. Lauren A. Live Oak. Whitney Harbin Murchison. Tracy C. Muse. Jomaya Blue Northern. Amanda Thompson Reams. Margaret Roberts. Hannah Bolton Smith. Taylor Smith. Nathan Tabor. Colton Wayne Vaughn. The first undergraduate degrees for superior academic achievement go to Jesse Franklin Anderson, summa cum laude. Aisha Balaam Reed, summa cum laude. Sadie Louise Boast, summa cum laude. Rachel Jean Fisher, summa cum laude. Lauren E. Vick, summa cum laude. For the Bachelor of Science degree, Lillian Camille Barth, magna cum laude. Alyssa Abigail Blackwell, cum laude. James Howard Bloomer, cum laude. Brady Scott Carmen, cum laude. Claudia Margaret Chisholm. Mary Michael Clark. Emily Kate Culver, summa cum laude. Henry Davison, Jr. Tatum Lee Eberhardt, magna cum laude. Josephine A. Graff, magna cum laude. Sydney L. Haas. Michaela Caruth Hall, summa cum laude. Danielle Laquan Harrell. Taylor Brooke Helms. Macy Lynn Hill, cum laude. Jamie Nicole Hyatt, cum laude. Delashay Destiny Hunter. Shauna B. Ingram, cum laude. Mary Caitlin Johnson, magna cum laude. Custer Cooper Kinlachini, cum laude. Chelsea U. Knight. Morgan Lane Leonard, summa cum laude. Haley Nicole Malone. Sarah Peyton Michael, summa cum laude. Carly Lynn Mullinax. Rebecca May Nation, magna cum laude. Olivia Faith Owens. Daniela Dantas Payant, summa cum laude. Sabrina Renee Phillips. Madeline Ann Potts, magna cum laude. Cordell Parker Primus, magna cum laude. Madison Ivy Robinson. Mackenzie Elizabeth Sane, cum laude. Ashley Marie Scoggins, cum laude. Ashley N. Scott. Jillian Maria Sharp. Kayla Marie Shelton, cum laude. Taylor Ann Shannara. Alyssa Morgan Smith, summa cum laude. Courtney Denise Smith. Susan Jones Smith, cum laude. Madison Kendall Jeanette Snyder. Terry Jones Taylor. Devin Kyle Tidwell. Ashlyn K. Tyndall, cum laude. Angela Hadaway Trantham, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ashley Tyler. Kiara Marie Walters, cum laude. Miranda Taylor Walton, cum laude. Tara Caitlin Whidden. Rebecca Michelle White, magna cum laude. Rachel Lauren Williams, cum laude. Taylor C. Williams. Trinity Janae Williams. Alexandra Lauren Womack. Christopher James Woodall. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Education and Human Development, you may be seated. Will the graduates from the College of Fine Arts please stand and come forward? Mr. President, I present to you the graduates from the College of Fine Arts. The first degree for superior academic achievement goes to Lyric Rowan Letts, summa cum laude. For the Bachelor of Arts degree, James Estes Bailey. Carly Danette Blankenship, magna cum laude. Christine Nicole Compton, magna cum laude. Savannah Lenora Cook. Granvielle LaCashron Cotton. Sergio Flores, Jr. Megan Noel Hilly, cum laude. Matthew Malik Hurt. Caleb Tyrone Jones. Jason Congethe. Ashley Nicole Miller. Nicholas Kent Reeds. Terriana Richardson. Joyce Adrielle Vinson. Mackenzie Elise Wilson, magna cum laude. For the Bachelor of Arts with University Honors degree, Francis Candler Brown, cum laude. For the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, Gerald Nathaniel Blakely II. Ashlyn Elise Dismukes. Jonathan Chase Everhart. Marley Christine Hall. Malaya Mackenzie Larry, cum laude.
Stop it!
Laura Matalka, magna cum laude. Ryan Ramsey Rorick, magna cum laude. Sabrina Alexis Shaw. Lavon Lloyd Thompson. Cameron Delaney Wasner, magna cum laude. Megan T. Williams, magna cum laude. For the Bachelor of Music degree, Jonah Austin Carden. Thomas Vincent Frost, magna cum laude. Daniel Glenn Moore, magna cum laude. Jaleel M. Walker. Kane White, cum laude. For the Bachelor of Science degree, Kenneth Tyler Allen. Abby Jo Askins, magna cum laude. Brett Michael Cameron M. Bruner, summa cum laude. Anna Marie Marguerite D'Angelo. Cameron Mary Denver, cum laude. Austin T. Frederick. Gavin Clark Jared. Cameron W. Johnson, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Latch. Carly Brooke Lloyd. Alexis Tashawn Martinez, cum laude. Kaylin Chinoa Morgan, magna cum laude. Kaylee Parker, cum laude. Labrina Riles, cum laude. Mackenzie Dakota Rymond. Brianna Renee Shoemate. Akira Monet Smoot, magna cum laude. Marquise Michael Toyer. Lucy Erin Waite. Cortland Anton Weston, magna cum laude. William Foster Woods, also commissioning as second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, spring 2021. For the Bachelor of Science with University Honors Degree, Cassandra Ray Whitt, magna cum laude. Please join me in congratulating these graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. Give yourselves another round of applause. You earned it. We are on the home stretch of our ceremony this morning. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Ms. Marion Brown for all she does to orchestrate this ceremony. I know Dr. Christy Lee, Vice President for Administration, is here. So Christy, I don't know where you are, but would you give a wave on behalf of the facilities gang that makes all this happen too? Thank you. Congratulations again, graduates. Now to induct you and welcome you into the National Alumni Association, I am pleased to introduce its president, Ms. Cynthia Todd, class of '88.
On behalf of the officers and directors of the University of Montevallo National Alumni Association, I am honored to welcome the class of 2021 into the ranks of this institution's more than 20,000 alumni. The mission of the association is to strengthen the connection between alumni and the university, encourage members' active participation, build financial support for the university, and promote the University of Montevallo as a vital part of Alabama's future. We invite all of you to be a part of advancing this mission and to keep your Montevallo connection as strong in the future as it feels to you today. As a graduate, involvement in the University of Montevallo is possible through the Junior Board of Alumni. Beginning today, you transition from Montevallo student to Montevallo alumni. Enjoy, celebrate, and always remember, no matter where you go or what you do, you will always belong to the Montevallo family. It is now my pleasure, by virtue of the degree conferred upon each of you by the faculty and Board of Trustees of the University of Montevallo, induction of the class of 2021 into the National Alumni Association of the University of Montevallo. I hereby declare you to be members of the University of Montevallo National Alumni Association with all the rights and privileges of membership. Welcome to the Alumni Association and congratulations.
Thank you, Cynthia. New alumni, you graduate today from a very special institution, one that has placed an indelible mark on you during your years here as a student, and it will remain in your hearts for the rest of your lives. On behalf of all the members of the University of Montevallo family, we extend our very best wishes and a standing invitation for you to return home whenever you can. In a moment, Mr. White will lead us in singing the alma mater, the words of which are printed in your program. Now please stand for these concluding portions of our program and remain standing for the recessional. Alumni, it is our hope that you will do well in the world and that you will do good in the world.
Alma mater, ever glorious, seeking right and freedom's way, raise a beacon high to guide us. Shed thy light afar, we pray. Sons and daughters sing thy praises. Steadfast virtues, windy fame, may the years be rich and fruitful, truth and honor crown thy name.